Hi, good morning, friends. Welcome back. So we are here to discuss about industries, how they start, how they function, how the place is decided, where the industry will be set up, and so on. So today we shall see about the factors affecting the location of industries. The factors, what are the factors that are deciding where we will start this industry? You can take page number 52. So the factors affecting the location of industries are the availability of raw material, land, water, labor, power, capital, transport and market. You can underline. These are the factors that will decide where the industry should be set up. For example, availability of raw material. So if it is what kind of thing industry it is. If it is a textile industry, they will see where is the cotton available. So where cotton is nearby, that place will be chosen for making industry there. Otherwise, raw material is in Arunachal Pradesh, let us say, and the factory is in Calcutta, then it is not very easy. You have to carry the raw material from Arunachal to Calcutta to do. So instead they will start the factory here in Arunachal because raw material is nearby. Then another thing is the land should be available. So they cannot make industry in a very crowded the city or in the town. There is land is not available. So they need lot of land to set up the industry. Therefore they look for where the land is available. A big area free land is available. Then water should be available. Industry needs a lot of water. So water should be there. River or some source of water should be there. Then labor should be available. So in order to work in the factory, a lot of people are required. So there should be labor force will be available. People should be there to do the work. If in a desert area where there is no people are living, then they cannot do. They have to bring the people from far away. Every day they have to travel and come. That is difficult. So in that nearby there should be enough people who are ready to work. Then power should be there, electricity power to run all the machines, everything. They need a lot of electricity power, so that power should be available. Then capital, the money should be available. So which place I can get money? So when I start industry, I need plenty of money. If it is a heavy industry or a large scale industry, I need plenty of capital. So all that money will not come from me. I don't have so much money. So I need to take from others, borrow from others, or it is collected as a share from different group of people. So people in that area, they should be ready to contribute. Of course it will be given back to them, or they will be getting profit from the company slowly. But in the beginning they should be willing to share some money. So the people where they are willing to join, willing to spend their money, that place will be chosen. Or there should be transportation facility. So the raw materials are there, the factory is there may be some distance. We have to carry the things from the garden to the factory. Then after factory producing the cloth, we have to carry it to the market again. So the transportation facility should be there. That means road should be there. If it is a heavy industry, then we need a railway to carry things. By truck we cannot carry heavy things. So there should be transportation by road, by railway and so on. And also there should be market should be nearby. If the factory or industry is in one place and the market is again very far, then they need to spend a lot of money to carry these things to the market. So that will be very expensive again. So they will look at all these things and they will choose which is the most suitable place for starting industry. So the places where industry started, all these facilities will be available. We cannot say 100% available, at least to a great extent all these things will be available, and that place will be chosen for making industry, setting up industry. You can see the chart is given there. What are the facilities needed in order to choose this setting up of industry? Then industries are situated where some or all of these factors are easily available. So if all these factors are available means well and good, at least they will look for the majority of these things are available. Then sometimes the government provides incentives like subsidized power, lower transport costs and other infrastructure so that industries may be located in backward areas. So sometimes government want to these people to come and set up industry in the backward area where the development is very less, so that the people in that area can get job, they can provide labor, and they also will get their salary, they also will improve. So government will give them some incentive. If you come and start your industry here in the backward area, I'll give you power supply with a less price, discount rate, or I will give a discount in the transportation. If you want to carry things by train, I will charge you less. So that is the way to offer some extra help to the company, so that they will be tempted to come and make the industry there in the backward area, and people in that area will get development, they will get money and so on. That is from the side of the government. In order to get more development in that area, they want the company to start industry there. Then industrialization often leads to development and growth of towns and cities. So industrialization, that means if you start industry, what happens to that place? It is leading to development. That place will be developed. More and more shops will come up, more and more resorts will come up, hotels will come up, and more people will get employment. Their lifestyle will be changed because they will get more salary and so on. And it will lead to development, growth of towns and cities. More and more towns will come around that factory, around that industry. Hotels will come up, the lodge will come up. So many facilities will be made available. So if a place industry starts, that's why government is telling start this industry in this backward region. This region is very backward, no development there. So you start industry there, then it will become a town. Slowly it will become a town. Roads will be there, railway will be there, all the facilities will be made slowly. That's why government wants industries to be started in the backward areas. Now let us see how this industrial system is functioning. Industrial system, let's see how about the system. So an industrial system consists of input, process and outputs. So it has got three systems. One is input, process, output. So industry is concerned about output. Output means the production. Then the process means the work that is going on, and input means the raw material. So every industry needs raw material. That is the input. We have to put something. For example, textile industry, we have to put cotton into that. Then only we will get thread. So that process of making thread. The cotton is changed into thread, and thread is changed into cloth, and that cloth is the output. That is a system. So the inputs are the raw materials, labor, cost of land, transport, power and infrastructure. So in the beginning we need to put inside so many things. We need raw materials, we need capital, we need labor charge, we need transportation service. All these things that we make in the beginning, that is all called inputs. The building that we make, the land that we purchase, all that is called input. Then the process include a wide range of activities that convert the raw material into finished products. So all that activity of changing raw materials into a finished product, all the work that is in between, from beginning till the end, all that work, that is called a process. And the outputs are the end product and the income earned from it. So output means at the end there will be cloth is ready, and that cloth is sold in the market and we get profit, we get money. So that money and the product, that is called outputs. The profit that they make and the goods that they produce at the end, that is called finished product. The outputs are the end product and the income earned from it. In case of textile industry, the inputs may be cotton, human labor, factory and transportation costs. And the process includes ginning. What is ginning? That is removing the seeds from the cotton. If you pluck the cotton flower, inside the cotton flower there are seeds are there, and the seeds have to be removed first. So that process is called ginning. Then spinning, then we have to make thread and do the spinning. After making the thread, we have to do the weaving. After weaving, we have to make, weaving means making cloth, then we have to do the dyeing. Dyeing means coloring. You know about dyeing hair, no? Coloring the hair. And printing, then we have to print some designs and so on. And the output is the shirt you wear. And what is the output? The cloth that you are wearing, the dress that you are wearing, that is the output. So these are the three processes: input, process and output. That is the industrial system. Now let us see industrial regions. What are the regions of industry? We already saw which are the location, which are the things needed in order to choose a location. Now let us see industrial regions. Industrial region. Industrial regions emerge when a number of industries locate close to each other and share the benefits of their closeness. So some places are so good, where plenty of water is available, land is available, labor is available, capital is available, transportation is available. So many industries may come and settle in that area. They will buy the land and start their own industries. So when in a place close by so many industries are there, then that region is called industrial region. And they will be able to get support from each other, help from each other and so on. So they are not enemies. They will not fight each other. I am starting industry first here, why are you coming here? They will not ask like that. They will try to help each other and they will get support from each other and so on. Then major industrial regions of the world are Eastern North America, Western and Central Europe, Eastern Europe and Eastern Asia and so on. So some of the regions in the world which is considered as industrial regions, where there are many industries are there. That is, one is Eastern North America, the eastern part of that North America. Then the Western and the Central Europe, plenty of industries are there. Then Eastern Europe also plenty of industries are there. Then Eastern Asia, in the Asia also, that is in the eastern part, there are lot of industries are there. So you can also see the map is given there. Two indications are there: world industrial belt and industrial region. So this the black color is given. You can see in the globe there are lot of places, lot of spots which are painted with black. That is called industrial region. So all that region will have plenty of industries there. Then industrial belt, you can see the brown color is going on there, or the yellow color is going. So that is a belt, that is a region going in line, somewhat in a line you can see. So it is not spread everywhere, but it is going in this line. So that line is called industrial belt. So within that belt, lot of industries are there. You can see majority are close to this. So that is a big place or a big source in the globe. So that place is industrial belt. Most of the industries are coming close to it. Then major industrial regions tend to be located in temperate areas near seaports and especially near coal fields. So most of the industries, where do they set up? They set up near the sea, or it is located in the temperate areas, not very hot region, not very cold, the temperate climate. And also where there are seaports are there, so that after the production they can transport by ship. So if the sea is nearby, it is easy for them, water will be available, transportation will be easier, and the sea transportation is much cheaper than all the other transportation. And also if it is near the sea, near the coal field, if the coal mines are there, means they can get coal as a raw material, so that way it is very easy. So most of these places you will find coal fields are available, or it is near ocean. You see most of these black industrial locations are near to the ocean, so that's why people are choosing the industrial regions. Then India has got several industrial regions like Mumbai Pune cluster. So India also has got a lot of these industrial regions are there. So from Mumbai to Pune, that area has got a lot of industries. Then Bangalore to Tamil Nadu, between Bangalore and Tamil Nadu also there are a lot of industrial regions are there. Then Hooghly region, that is in West Bengal, near the Hooghly river, lot of industries are there. Then Ahmedabad Baroda region, between Ahmedabad and Baroda also lot of industries. Then Chota Nagpur industrial belt, in Chota Nagpur also that area a lot of industries are there. Then Visakhapatnam and Guntur belt, that is in Andhra Pradesh. Visakhapatnam and Guntur, between these two places lot of industries. Then Gurgaon, Delhi, Meerut region. So Gurgaon is in Haryana. So between Haryana, Delhi and Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. So this region also has got lot of industries are there. And Kollam, Trivandrum industrial cluster. So that is in Kerala. Between Kollam and Trivandrum, there is lot of industries are there. So it is throughout the world industries are there, so they will be choosing the best place that is good for them to produce things and make the things available, and so then it becomes easy for them, it will be easy for them to get a lot of raw materials, labor, capital and so on. Now let's see industrial disaster. A small column is given there. What's the meaning of industrial disaster? So in industries, accidents or disasters mainly occur due to technical failure or irresponsible handling of hazardous material. So very often there is accidents taking place in the industry. Sometimes maybe gas is leaking, poisonous gas is leaking, or sometimes maybe accidents like electricity problem, shock and so on. So it is very often happening. What is the reason? Due to technical failures. Some technical failures may be there, some things are not working properly and so on, or maybe irresponsible handling of hazardous materials. Hazardous means very dangerous materials are there, so we have to handle it with very carefully, otherwise accidents will take place and people, the workers will die there, so they have to be very careful. And one of the worst industrial disasters of all time occurred in Bhopal on 3rd December 1984 around 3 am. So you must remember about Bhopal tragedy. So it was all happened before even you are born. Therefore you may not have much idea about it. It happened around some 35 years ago. So there is none of you who are 35 years old, but it comes often in the newspapers and so on, especially in the TV. They'll say this is today is the anniversary of Bhopal tragedy and so on. So every year December 3rd they remember this incident of Bhopal tragedy. So it happened early morning 3 am. It was a technological accident in which highly poisonous isocyanate, methyl isocyanate gas along with hydrogen cyanide and other reaction products leaked out of the pesticide factory in Union Carbide. So there was a pesticide factory in Bhopal. What is the name of the pesticide factory? Union Carbide. And so they were making poison. Pesticide means poison. So they were making a poison, making pesticide, and many poisonous gases are mixed, and there was a leakage. That poisonous gas called methyl isocyanate was leaked. Then the official death toll was 3,598 in 1989. So it happened in 84, and some people died immediately by breathing that poisonous gas. And some people got sick and they started dying slowly. Every year people started dying because of this poisonous gas that was leaked into the air, and people began to breathe, and some started dying slowly. So after 4 years also people were dying. So by the year 1989, after 5 years of the accident, 3,598 people had died. And thousands who survive still suffer from one or many ailments like blindness, impaired immune system, gastrointestinal disorder, and so on. So now it is already 35 years are over, and some people are still suffering. They breathed that poison that day, and some of them became blind, or their eyesight is lost, and some of them are suffering from immune system. Their immune system is affected. They are not always or often getting sickness and so on, and some of them are suffering from gas problems. So it is all because of that accident that took place. It was a technological failure. They did not check properly, and because of that thousands of people died. And it was a foreign company, and they tried to escape without giving compensation, without taking responsibility of this accident that happened because of their mistake. So in another accident on 23rd December 2005, that is some 15 years ago, due to a gas well blowout in Gaokyo, Chongqing, China, 243 people died and 9,000 were injured and 64,000 were evacuated. So this accident took place in China at a place called Gaokyo, and there also quite many people died. So 243 people died. It was due to gas well blowout. So the well from where the gas is mined out, and it was blown out, and because of that so many people died because of that gas from the well. And 9,000 people were injured and 64,000 were evacuated. Evacuated means changing the place. They were moved from there to some safe place. And many people died because they were unable to run after the explosion. So that gas well got fire and it got exploded, burst out, and many people could not run because they were too tired after breathing this gas, and they could not run, and so they died there. And those who could not escape in time suffered burns to their eyes and skin and lungs from the gas. So some people could not escape, some people could not run, and so some of them died there, and some of them escaped with injuries. What kind of injuries did they get? They got injuries like, some of them got their eyes got burned, some of their skins got burned, some of their lungs were affected, and so by breathing that poisonous gas their lungs got affected and so on. So risk reduction measures. So when they start industry, especially this kind of dangerous industry producing dangerous things, poisons and so on, then there should be a very safety method should be installed. There should be risk should be reduced. What are the steps they have to take in order to reduce the risk? Let's see. So densely populated residential areas should be separated far away from the industrial areas. So they should not start industry in a very crowded place in the town and so on. So it is possible that where the industry is set up, soon that place will become a town. That is very dangerous. So government should make sure that the people are not settled very close to this industry. They should settle little far away place. Then people staying in the vicinity of industries should be aware about the storage of toxins or hazardous substances and their possible effects in case of an accident occurs. So the people should be aware what kind of industry is there, what kind of factory is there, what are they producing, are they producing dangerous substances, are they producing poisonous gases. Then people should be always ready to escape in case of an accident. They should not say, oh, I did not know what they were producing and so on. So people who are living near the industry, they should be aware about what type of industry are they, what kind of things are they producing, is it dangerous to the life, can there be accident. Then we should be ready to escape and so on. Then fire warning and fighting system should be improved. So in the factory there should be fire warning should be there. So in order to escape, if any accident happens, there should be a warning should be given there. Immediately the people can run for their life. And there should be the fighting system also should be improved. In case of there is an accident, we cannot say, oh, what to do, we have nothing to do, better to run for life. So there should be also a system to fight against that accident. If there is fire burning, then should be system to put out that fire. That should be there. Then storage capacity of toxic substances should be limited. So they produce the gas and the poisonous gas, all that, and they store up there in big amount, big quantity. That should be limited to short or small amount. Otherwise, in case there is a leak, all that huge amount of gas will come out and the people all in the nearby places will be affected. And pollution dispersion qualities in the industries should be improved. And we have to make sure that the industries are not having much pollution. They should reduce the amount of pollution. Air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, all that should be reduced maximum, and the surroundings should be kept clean. That is one of the things that they have to do. So these are the steps that they have to take in order to reduce the risk of the industry, accidents in the industry. You can underline all those 5 points are there, you can underline. Now let us see the distribution of major industries. What are the major industries in our country and how they are distributed to different places in the country. So the world's major industries are the iron and steel industry, the textile industry, and the information technology industry. So these are the 3 main industries in the world. What are they? Iron and steel industry, textile industry, then information and technology industry, or it is called IT industry, information and technology. So these are the 3 main industries in the whole world. And the iron and steel industry and textile industry are the old industries, while information technology is an emerging industry. So among these 3 main industries, iron and steel industry and textile industry, these 2 are the oldest, and the information technology industry is just coming, it is just entering, and it is a latest one, but it has become very important. Everywhere, in every factory, every office, we will see they will be using internet, they will be using computer, all those things. And the countries in which iron and steel industry is located are Germany, USA, China, Japan and Russia. So these are the countries where a lot of iron and steel industries are there. Which are they? Germany, USA, China, Japan and Russia. These are the countries that are where a lot of iron and steel industries are there. Then textile industry is concentrated in India, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan and Taiwan. So the second important industry is textile industry. And where are they located? So our country India also is there. It is located in India or in Hong Kong and South Korea, Japan and Taiwan. These are the countries that are good for textile industry. That means a lot of raw materials are there. That's why they are establishing in this textile industry there. Then the major hubs of information technology. The major spots of information technology are in Silicon Valley of Central California and Bangalore region of India. So India's Bangalore region also is very good for information technology industry, and also in the Central California, that is in America, that is Silicon Valley, that also is good for this information technology industry. So remember which are the three major industries and which are the places they are located in the world, especially in India, the textile industry and the IT information technology industry also is located in India. So remember these places and names, all that. So we shall stop today and we will continue again in the next class and to learn more about these three major types of industries. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day.